Honey bun.
Yeah.
Passage beer.
Passage beer!
Woo!
Nice throw.
We made it to Belize. Look at this. Can you believe that? We're back in Belize. We're back in blue, crystal clear water. And it's so beautiful.
I am Warren.
And I am Erica. And together,
We are We Sail.
A year ago, we left on a journey of a lifetime, sailing around the world living the gypsy life. We have been living a dream that most wait a lifetime to do. Join us as we travel the world 1 nautical mile at a time. Well, after 3 months of just being basically in the jungle and not moving the boat, we're kind of having some shakedown issues again, like we did when we first moved on the boat, just kind of reconfigure everything and setting it up. So we're having issues with our autopilot and our compass and our magnetic GPS. Is just like, they're way off. So Warren's trying to figure it out right now. And it's super calm, there's no wind. Go figure, no more sailing. But we really need to have these work properly, especially going through Belize, because there's so many waypoints that you have to really pay attention to. And we're just both really confused. Me more so than Warren. But when Warren's confused, I'm even more confused.
Damn, I really thought that was it.
So, what?
The brain to our autopilot is all messed up. And it's not... It's registering 30 degrees off from where we're actually heading. So I'm trying to diagnose that and figure out where they've even mounted the brain. And so we need to find the brain.
So now look at it.
Wow. Autopilot is like 40 degrees off right now. So our true heading is 60. Okay? And the boat, the autopilot thinks we're going at 096. Okay? So that's 36 degrees off. And I can't find the brain. It's located somewhere in the boat, and I have absolutely torn the boat apart trying to find this thing so that I can find out if we have caused something by putting something magnetic near it, or if it's gotten hit and turned. I don't know. What's our depth? 70 still. Whew. The deepest we can anchor in is about 40. Yeah, I'm starting to see the bottom. 30? Yep. 16? Yep. 18, 16, 14? We're good. Put it in neutral. Yep. We're getting to our first anchorage in Belize. Kind of a nice little island chain that has good fishing and diving, I guess. So probably be here for a couple days. Couple days? Yeah. And I get to anchor because we've lost our windlass. Something missing right here? Yeah. That's where our windlass winch is to wind up the chain. So now we do it by hand, basically. And we use the rope to the winch, the main winch at the helm station to assist bring it back up. But yeah, I'll be doing this one by hand.
Well, I would say that our season 2 of sailing has started off with some difficulties, but nothing that was going to curb our attitude enough that we would forget how far we have gone and where we get to go. After all, we're living the dream.
Okay, put it in reverse. All right, go ahead and Back it up a little bit. Not yet. Now you do. Yeah, it skipped. I think I know what's going on.
What?
I don't think the rope is long enough. I think we need to bring in some of the chain and set it closer. Okay, we're good, we're good. Ow. Oh. Oh, I hit my foot with the bridle. That's some tension. All right, we're in. All right, well done.
Yeah?
Yeah, shut her down. That was tough.
That was tough.
Oh, it feels so good to see through the water. Crystal clear. Honey bun.
Yeah.
Passage beer.
Passage beer!
Woo!
Nice throw.
We made it to Belize. Look at this. Can you believe that? We're back in Belize. We're back in blue, crystal clear water. And it's so beautiful.
Glad to be back in Belize, babe.
You better believe it.
Oh. Oh my gosh. Clear water, clear warm water, beautiful beaches. Oh my gosh. Okay.
I've never been happier, but I've been happy this for a whole year now. But this is my happiest right now. Being back in this water feels so right. It was so refreshing to be back at sea. The movement of the boat, sounds of the ocean sloshing back and forth against the hull, and even that gritty feeling you get from the salt after a snorkel was exactly what we were longing for after our 3-month sailing hiatus.
It's amazing. Water's fine, come on in. You coming? It's only second beer of the day, Mom. Okay. Oh, I'm happy. God, I feel amazing here. Look at it. You can see straight to the bottom. Dude, you're gonna flip out when you see this.
I'm pretty sure our Guatemalan flag is completely faded. Oh, you can barely tell it was blue. So we are officially back in Belize, and we're at Ranguana Caye, I believe. Ranguana Caye. It's just this perfect little island. Palm trees, sandy beaches, reef.
Perfect snorkeling.
Bah! Bah!
Let's go.
But before we went back into the water again, we had a few things to tend to on the boat.
What is it that you're doing?
I'm tracing this line, honey.
The brain?
Yep.
Any luck?
Not yet.
Are you comfortable?
I'm comfortable enough to try and get this done.
Wow. You got yourself in a position.
I can't see anything.
Can I help?
So from the beginning, our autopilot was kind of shaky. So I've always tried to look for the one part of the autopilot system that I couldn't find was the CCU. It's the main brain. It does all of the GPS and the compass, and it's always been off, and I've never been able to find it. I've absolutely torn the boat apart. So when we left the Rio, it was 45 degrees off, and so it's come to it where I have to figure this out. We can't go on with it like this bad. So what I've done is start at the only place I could think of, and that's the main control unit. All right, this is the main control unit. This is the piston that drives the rudder arm. And mounted underneath it, right there, is the main junction box. So what I've done is I found the cord from the CCU, traced the cord all the way back through the engine compartment where it enters the hull, travels forward through the hull, and ends up coming out in this access panel way up in here. And it comes out, and then it travels underneath the bed, which I had to tear apart, and turns out they mounted it in the corner of the bed there, which isn't exactly how it's supposed to be mounted, unfortunately. The book from Garmin says that it needs to be mounted in the front half of the boat, which it is not, and away from any electrical cables, magnetic objects, or heavy metallic objects, which right here is my storage for all my tools. Some of my tools, the ones that I need to access all the time. Also, it's right next to an electrical wire. So what we're gonna do is rerun the wires over to a closet where they're far away from anything metallic, metal, or magnetic.
I need to step on something. Hold on. Oh, I don't know what to step on. Because I don't have...
Yeah, it's okay, babe.
Or do you want to switch?
Maybe we'll switch.
Secretly, or not so secretly anymore, I think Warren really enjoys these issues. Not for the issues themselves, but more for the fun of repairing and tinkering with the boat. So much so that it's actually enough for a whole video in itself. Below we have linked another video of a few of the upgrades and repairs Warren has done to the boat.
Okay, so we're right at 055, 034, so it's 20 degrees. I need to turn it to clockwise, I think. Yeah, to east, exactly, that's what I'm thinking. Okay, have a seat here. You and I will just yell at each other, as usual.
Per usual.
And yeah, till we get this thing turned, okay?
Okay.
Come on up.
Not a bad spot. Join us on the next episode. We jump right back into our lives out at sea. We spend a couple of weeks hopping from island to island along the Sapodillo Cayes along the southern Belizean Barrier Reef, while we wait until our friends arrive with our replacement windlass and their baby in tow. Oh, and you won't believe what happened to our drone at the Blue Hole.
What?
The drone went in the water.
Stop it!
Swear to God.
Where are you?
I have no idea.
Oh,
We're here somewhere.
fuck me. Stop or go?
Check the anchor.
Ah! I just lost my toenail.
The whole toenail?
Yeah, look at that.
Oh, that's not good for the video.
Ew.
But of course!
This is Warren trying to get a spider because he's definitely afraid out of the dinghy. He's like a vacuum.
I missed him. He's in there somewhere.
Uh-huh.
Sneaky.
There's no... Wow, I got lazy eye going on. Hold on.
You really did.
I did.
You could feel it?
I felt it.
Thanks again for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Click on the bell to get reminders of new episodes, and also consider being our patron to get access to some exclusive content from We Sail.